Hey everyone, welcome back to the show. I'm Junie, and today we're diving into a topic I know every single one of us has wrestled with at some point, probably even today. Yep, we're talking about procrastination. You know, that moment when you sit down to write a report and suddenly, cleaning your entire apartment feels like a life or death priority. Or when you've got an important deadline coming up, but somehow you're deep into a YouTube rabbit hole about, I don't know, the history of medieval sword making? Sound familiar? Good. You're not alone. And here's the thing, procrastination isn't about being lazy. It's about emotions, self-worth, even how our brains are wired for instant gratification. So today, we're going to break down why we procrastinate, what's really going on in our heads when we do it, and most importantly, how we can beat it. All right, let's get into it. What is procrastination anyway? Let's start by defining it. Procrastination is when you delay doing something you intended to do, and you know you'll probably be worse off for the delay, but you do it anyway. It's not laziness. Laziness is apathy. It's not caring. Procrastination is different. It's active. You actively choose to do something else instead of the thing you know you should be doing. It's that classic internal tug of war. Okay, so why do we do this to ourselves? It's not a time management issue. It's an emotion management issue. Let me say that again. Procrastination isn't about managing your schedule. It's about managing your emotions. When a task feels boring, overwhelming, frustrating, or even makes you anxious or doubtful about your abilities, your brain tries to avoid that discomfort. So it reaches for a quick dopamine hit. Check Instagram. Watch a video. Scroll a news feed. Anything to feel better right now. But of course, that relief is temporary. The work's still waiting. And you feel worse later. It's a cycle. Sound familiar? Yep, we've all been there. Other reasons we procrastinate? Let's break a few down. Perfectionism. Afraid you won't do it perfectly? Better to delay than risk failing, right? Wrong, but it feels safer in the moment. Fear of failure. What if you bomb? What if people judge you? What if you're not good enough? It's easier to avoid than to face those thoughts. Temporal discounting. That's a fancy way of saying we value immediate rewards more than future ones. Scrolling TikTok now is way more tempting than the abstract idea of feeling accomplished a week from now. Task aversion. If something feels pointless, boring, or irrelevant, it's way harder to get started. And then there's cognitive overload. Too much on your plate, too many decisions to make, your brain taps out. Here's where it gets real. Procrastination doesn't just make you miss deadlines. It can hurt your mental health. It raises stress, anxiety, and even depression rates. It damages your confidence. It messes with your sleep. And over time, it shapes your self-image. You start seeing yourself as someone who just can't get it together, which makes procrastination even worse. But there's good news. You can break the cycle. How to beat procrastination. Let's get practical now. I'm going to give you a handful of evidence-based strategies you can start using today. Number 1, identify the feeling you're avoiding. Is it fear? Is it boredom? Is it anxiety? Naming the emotion takes away a lot of its power. Number 2, break tasks into tiny, manageable chunks. Instead of write a report, start with create a bullet list of key points. Once you start, momentum builds. Number 3, use the 5-minute rule. Tell yourself, I'll work on this for just 5 minutes. That's it. Chances are you'll keep going once you're in it. But even if you don't, hey, 5 minutes is better than 0. Number 4, practice self-compassion. You're not a bad person for procrastinating. You're human. Forgive yourself and refocus. Number 5, remove distractions. Put your phone in another room. Use a website blocker if you need to. Your environment makes a huge difference. Number 6, make it meaningful. Find a reason the task matters to you, even if it's just proving to yourself you can follow through. Number 7. Set clear intentions. Not I'll work on it later, but at 10 a.m., I'll spend 20 minutes on this report. Number 8. Reward yourself. Seriously, finished a chunk? Treat yourself. Coffee, a walk, an episode of your favorite show. Positive reinforcement works. And number 9. Tackle perfectionism. Done is better than perfect. You can't improve what doesn't exist. Finally, number 10. Mindfulness. When you catch yourself avoiding a task, pause. Take a breath. Notice the impulse without acting on it. You might be surprised how quickly the urge passes. Look, procrastination isn't a character flaw. It's a habit, and habits can be changed. It's about learning to handle discomfort, manage your emotions, and build new default behaviors. With a little awareness and the right tools, you can procrastinate less, stress less, and get more done. Now, go start. Thanks for watching, everyone. I'll catch you in the next one.